Okay, so on that note, we may do some viewer battles later, maybe even a streamer battle if somebody ever asks me to do it. I'm too shy to ask people, but if a streamer pings me and says, "Hey, do you want to do a viewer battle?" I might. We'll see how I feel. I could ask people. I have a few different Discords and stuff, but just too shy. I'm just too shy. So let's try out one of these decks I saw pop up on Twitter. We had quite a few that looked interesting. Let me pull them up and have you guys look at them and tell me which ones you think are the most interesting for now. So okay, that's a hazmat deck. We kind of just did a hazmat video, so that's probably not the answer. So, okay, this was one of them. This one was pretty cool. It's Thanos, which I like a lot. So it's always fun to get a Thanos deck. A Thanos ongoing deck. Lockjaw Thanos ongoing. So this was played to Infinite, I think. Yeah, played to Infinite. That one looks pretty cool. We already got some games going with decks, so I don't need more decks friendly battles right now, but we'll do decks again, I'm sure, in the future. This is a Hella Black Cat Wolverine deck. Another excuse to use Wolverine. Now that you remember, Wolverine's also a discard card. We always think of him as a destroy card, but actually also a discard card. So Wolverine for 4. It's kind of a bonus. I also had, well, this one I said we weren't going to do. This was a hazmat deck, but I just did a hazmat deck. Different one, but a hazmat deck for YouTube. I might save this one for a little later. Spread out the hazmat action a little bit. And then this was an interesting list. This one's from Ocean Mud, a streamer. I think he's like a free-to-play streamer specifically. This list was pretty crazy. It's not really anything. It's a Moon Girl She-Hulk deck, I guess. He's calling it She-Storm. It's kind of just a hand Moon Girl deck, but I like that it had Storm and Titania. There's just, different feel on this deck. I don't, I would have almost trouble branding this for YouTube, but I just liked it. I'd probably just do Titania stuff because I haven't used Titania yet as a centerpiece for a deck. Probably call it like Moon. I don't know what I'd call it, but figure something out. Titania's name's hard to work with for a variety of reasons. So which of those seemed the most interesting to you guys? I'm pretty sure you're all going to say the Thanos deck, right? I have a feeling you're going to say the Thanos deck. I lean Thanos, the Thanos deck. Okay, that's enough confirmation already for me. I kind of already knew that, but all right, I'm gonna delete some decks here, by the way. I still do want to make a Cerebro Shadow King deck. That's one thing I have not done yet. We're gonna have to do. I gotta clear out some space though, guys. Hazmat Pixel Zoo, I need that for later. Shadow Zabu, what's that? That was a Shadow King Zabu deck. We don't need that anymore. Shaun at the Zoo, we don't need. Big Shuri. Pretty standard Big Shuri deck. Valkyrie Cerebro. We might use that to make our Shadow King decks. Let's hold on to that. Tier 2 Thanos Zoo. Well, we're going to build a new Thanos deck. Let's delete that one. Just feeling like I was getting a little cramped on space, right? All right, so ongoing Thanos. Ant-Man, Quinjet, Mojo, Armor, Lizard, Lockjaw. I'm a little nervous with the Lockjaw in here, to be honest, but I know there are some Lockjaw Thanos decks, but I'm just worrying about all of it together. It feels like it's a little complicated, but the numbers don't lie. It had great results, so we'll trust the data. The data is going to be more valuable than my uninformed instincts on this one, right? Oh, dude, there's a devil dinosaur in here too? Dang, I didn't see the devil dino. This deck's got a lot going on, dude. There's multiple angles to win this, I guess. I know you want some big payouts off Lockjaw, so the devil dino, I get it. Thanos too. Where is Thanos? Thanos. And Spectrum, okay. You guys want some skins, I guess, right? You guys always want skins. We'll do this. Ant-Man. Hard to swap in the skins. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have Quinjet. Pixel Quinjet. Mojo. That one's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's a cool Mojo. Armor, I got nothing good. I don't want ugly rainbows. Lizard, I have some great skins, I know. Dude, this one's sick, yeah. Lockjaw, I got some good ones. We're doing less cartoony theme in this one. I actually think I'm gonna go base Quinjet because it's less cartoony. Just matches better. Kazar, we got a nice skin. Okay, Cosmo. This one's a little less cartoony, maybe. It's kind of all cartoony with Cosmo, I guess, but a little less cartoony, maybe. Devil Dino, we got the nice purchased one. Spectrum. Yeah, we're not gonna go for Dan Hip. I love the Dan Hip stuff, generally speaking, but all right. So this is ongoing Thanos by what am I almost accidentally tweeted. Daniela Diaz Holy Diva is her tag on Twitter. I don't know if that's what she goes by on streams and stuff. I don't know if she streams. Yeah, Holy Diva. Okay. Holy Diva. All right. Oh, there's no space. We'll just call it Thanos for now. That says 0. It looks weird how it's bigger, but that's how she does her name. So I don't know. All right, let me get my gold real quick. I think I can buy Sentry, guys, but I'm just waiting to be sure that there's not a card coming out this week other than the past card. I just want to make sure that's the only one coming out. How has your progress been on getting your base cards to infinity? I'm getting really close. Really, really close. Oh, speaking of which, I can do Thanos. Oh, sick. Hold up. Let me buy some credits real quick. Really close. Oh, whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. I'll show you here in a second. We're basically almost done. Watch this be Sentry, by the way. How delightful would that be? Sentry! Built like a truck. So weird title. Like, what is that for? Quality. Okay, so I'm only on 6s. Hold up. Oh, Baron Mordo is a good upgrade too. So all of these are infinite, right? This is the base set, all base cards. The only thing I'm missing is Sentry for base cards. And these 3 rows are the only ones that aren't infinite. So I'm down to 18 cards. We got quite a few at Ultra. I know like Darkhawk is almost done. He needs 50. I'm almost finished. Bast is 1 game off. Coulson's pretty close. Quite a few legendaries here as well. And then the newest cards are particularly behind, right? But I'm getting close, man. I'm getting really close. Which is pretty cool. I think there will always basically be one card that's not upgraded, the card that just came out of the last couple, but you know, so I don't know that a full set is ever actually realistic. It'd be really hard to farm those final few boosters, but I'm feeling very good about our progress regardless. All right, so let's play some Thanos games. Okay, I have not played this Thanos list. We're gonna have to pay attention to how all this stuff's working, but I think generally speaking for me, I've favored playing out the stones early to cycle cards. You need to make sure you're drawing cards because otherwise you're sitting on a bunch of really dead stones. Time Stone floats right now. Lockjaw Time Stone's probably better. We can do that in the left location here in a second, right? That'll be good. Armor's totally fine. We don't destroy our stones in this deck. Some decks do destroy the stones, but not this one. So armor's all cool. Embassy stones. All right. Well, that's not the right place. We'll go right. Sorry. No, no, no. Are you the highest collection level in Marvel Snap? No, no. I mean, I you know, relatively speaking, I'm very high, but not the highest by any means. There's somebody's like 22,000 already or something. They hit the end of the track. There are a sort of, among like streamers and stuff, there are a few of us that are all pretty close together in a pretty similar range, I would say. You kind of don't really want Lizard going there, right? You think they're going to fill that up pretty reliably. We just have to make sure we actually fill up as well. We don't want to lose that. Time Stone helping us get some extra energy though. Oh, Blue Marvel off that is nice. That's a good cheat. Power Stone and a Mind Stone's insane. Yes, okay. That's awesome. So we can play Time Stone again to get even more energy cheat here on the Lockjaw. We have to think a little bit about playing Thanos and Spectrum if we want to play both and deciding like which is actually better. This probably leaves us the most flexibility. I'm gonna have 7 energy next turn. What do we want to hit here? A Khazar, a Devil Dino, a Cosmo would have been cool into this Wong lane, but no such luck, I guess. I think I like this line better than the alternative, right? We're kind of exposed always with Power Stone chilling out because it can be removed and stuff and lose the Thanos play, but honestly, I feel like Spectrum's going to be a better play a majority of the time, right? Quinjet's a pretty low roll, honestly. We were looking for Dino or somebody. Oh, Cosmo will have to finish this. It's got to be the right play. Can there be a better line? There's no way. We're revealing first. I mean, this is insane. I wouldn't snap here, by the way. We could have maybe tried to snap earlier, but it was unclear exactly what was going to happen until we hit the Cosmo lines. But too late to snap now, I think. I mean, they might trust that the Wong is good enough, but they might also retreat. Feels like a pretty decisive victory here, I hope. Oh, yeah. Hazmat shenanigans. Totally whiffing. Cool. That was a great game, dude. Perfect. Didn't even really hit the nuts here. I mean, Blue Marvel was good, but Quinjet maybe not so nuts. We're going to have to track which stones we've played through Lockjaw a little more closely than I'm used to track whether the Thanos will be active or not upon the final purple guy coming down, because sometimes it won't look like we have played a stone even though we have. They don't have to stay, right? In other words, you can play them as long as they're played. Anything other than the Power Stone, it has to stay. But the other 5 you can just... Ugh. Well, in some ways those are good with Lockjaw, but in other ways they're really bad with Lockjaw. The good news, dude, if they have a Darkhawk, it's gonna be insane. It's 37 power right now. Oh, that's actually wild. Do we go Lockjaw left and just force their hand on this this goose, man? I don't know. I kind of like it. Let's try to burn this goose. Let's also wait for us to get high power cards in a goose lane, as long as we don't lose to Hala. If we roll a bunch of rocks, it's gonna be risky. But if we roll any non-rocks, we're gonna be particularly happy, I think. The Mr. Fan. Oh, okay, that helps too. Oh, that kind of hurts us a little though. Suddenly difficult to add a lot of power there. All right. I don't know, man. Let's. I want to cycle this, so we're gonna play it. Omega Red. Whoa. Assemble. So a lot of people, by the way, I should mention, are playing for the featured location right now. It's or the hot location, or actually, it just turned off, right? I was gonna say the hot location was. I think this is fine. With rocks and Blue Marvel, we actually are gonna have a pretty big final turn. Let's just spike some power. Well, I don't know. That said, we're only gonna have a couple cards left in hand, right? No, I take that back. Our hand's gonna be pretty small overall. Might actually be Thanos and rocks next turn. Blue Marvel here is probably right. Didn't they? The location's turned off as of about 20 minutes ago. So I wonder if people are playing decks that are kind of left over from the hot location. Seems like maybe. Dino is really big though, man. Our dino is gonna be a tiny baby dino. Do we just do something like this? Are we better off just giving right? I mean, the Omega Red, even if it goes into like an onslaught here, are we that distraught by the Omega Red, I wonder? Can I just power through it naturally? These rocks, I mean, what are they gonna hit that's good, right? Spectrum, Kazar, there's a few rolls. Few bad ones too, though, honestly. A lot of rocks. If I do this, I don't think we always win left. That said, I can't put Thanos left, so that's not relevant. I don't think we win right if I go for Thanos plus rocks. They're already pretty big, and I think they're going to add some power there. This feels like our best chance, but we're certainly susceptible to some low rolls. Oh, just Iron Man. Oh, okay. So that's not spiking any additional Omega Red power. Hopefully, with Blue Marvel and some good rolls here, we'll win. We just need one real card there, basically. That's a real card. That's fine. Yeah. That is a real card. Even a 1 here. No, we would have lost if we rolled a regular stone, a non-power stone. But armor, Ant-Man, Lizard, Kazar, Spectrum, Power Stone were all winning plays. So about half. Roughly half. 6 out of 13, I guess. That's not bad odds. We take those odds. All right. Give me some missions, baby. Tomorrow is the start of the new season, right? Do you guys remember what time the card comes out? Does the season pass comes out at 9 p.m. tomorrow, right? Well, 9 p.m. my time. My God, 9 p.m. Central, but nighttime. The season pass card does not come out during the day typically, right? We roll over at 9 p.m. because that's the timing on all the missions and stuff, I think. I need to know that. That's important to me to know. All right, armor start getting buffed. I wonder if people know the timing on the hot location, because we're seeing a lot of ongoing decks right now that I would say might be leftovers from the hot location rolling off. Like, these are all just a ton of ongoing decks. They don't seem particularly necessary. I mean, Soulstone's really good there, but I like the idea of getting a buff and moving it out with Space Stone, but I don't know, maybe that's wrong. Let's just go Soulstone, because it seems like they're committed to adding power here via the Ant-Man, so that thing's worth a 5 power difference, basically, which is really, really important. Okay, Warpath. And we're going to spike power with Spectrum as well, right? So we feel very confident here. Ah, perfect. Okay. Too late for snaps, but obviously this is a very favored game, I think. They might have their own Spectrum left, but then we win mid. If they go Destroyer mid, I think we just went left and right, so we're fine. Just covered in lots of cases. Oh, the claw, huh? Huh. I guess they thought I was going to play a lot of cards, maybe, and the claw would be able to snipe, but that feels unlikely. I think we need to line up a more clear sort of snap indicator. I've literally played 3 games of this deck, so I'm not confident on snap patterns yet, but might be nice for us to map out some kind of snap line. You know, I don't know exactly when we're like, maybe Lockjaw is a good time to snap if we've got a good Lockjaw rolling. Maybe if we see Thanos in hand and a bunch of stones, right? There's probably a few different angles that lead us down a snap path. But we need a little more data and experience with the deck before we, I think, commit to a lot of early snaps. Now the opponent snapped on 1, so who knows? Let's see. risky to play this Power Stone down early, but I'm not expecting like a Killmonger and an Agent 13 deck, so I think it'll be okay. Plus, we can follow it up with an armor if we need to at some point. Jotunheim is a little tough for us to play into, so we might Reality Stone that away. That seems fine for now. Let's go ahead and put the armor here to protect this, just in case. Turn 5, we're gonna get a free card there, which might be useful and might not. I don't know yet. We might want to put something there intentionally instead, right? So Spectrum allows us to add some surprise power later. I do like that a lot. Lizard seems good right, because so far they've played nothing right, and it seems unlikely they'd play a lot right. Space Stone I can put here and move something if I like, but what am I moving? Just very low power commitment there. This is not ongoing, right? The only ongoing one is this one and the orange one. So if I want to add it, this adds a lot of power off Spectrum later. So I can probably put the Space Stone here and commit fine. If I don't want to move it, that is. But I also lose a free grab. Like I might get a free Thanos, for instance. Oh, Enchantress. Okay, interesting. So that makes the Spectrum much worse left. But we can just dip out of that with the Space Stone and just hope to get like a big Thanos hit. We're very close to hitting our big Thanos, right? All three of these are decent to roll left. I'm really locking myself up mid. Oh no, I'm not gonna get a big Thanos ever because Power Stone is silenced, but this is really locking me up mid, man. I hit an ongoing card, we're really happy because I can play Spectrum right on the final turn here, or just Spectrum left if it rolls left. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. This is tough. I got a Zabu. I'm scared. That is a Spectrum or Thanos for them. Spectrum's actually pretty legit for the mid. They have two good ongoing cards in mid. Gotta play the lockdown here, I think, so that we don't accidentally roll it left. Mojo does get buffed at least. Darkhawk is big. Not that big though. Actually, Spectrum here doesn't hit, so we're actually losing that always. Unless I go Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel wins left. It contests right, but it doesn't win mid. They need to add one card mid that beats 11. If they add 2, then we get the Mojo upside. Spectrum only adds 4 though, so it's the same. Blue Marvel's better in that case. I think Blue Marvel's the move, but we're gonna lose right. We're gonna have to really just try to win mid here. It's really close though. This might be retreat worthy if you were playing yourself. Of course, we're gonna see it out, see how it goes, but it's close. It's close. Play America Chavez right. Oh, we're fine then. That's totally chill. Cool. Yeah, I'm curious what led them to the snap on 1. I guess they had Zabu in hand was the snap indicator, but man, they really didn't have a lot of support for it, I guess. Hand had a lot of non-4 cost stuff and not a lot of power spiky stuff. By the way, it's exceedingly rare that that our deck is this small. Like normally Darkhawk is a great counter to Thanos decks because we add all the extra stones to our deck, but we just drew enough, and like this helped, right? We drew a card, so we drew enough that it didn't hurt us too bad because normally that's really big against us. There's no animation for Thanos yet, no. So guys, we're a quick, I think we're a quick 4-0 with this deck right now. And we're absolutely still learning the deck. Yeah, quick 4-0, dude. This deck feels nuts so far. I might take a quick break, guys. I'm gonna go grab a drink and we'll keep this rolling because this is actually just destroying. I'll be right back though. Give me just 1 minute. I'm gonna grab my phone. It was charging. talk to my wife, grab a drink, and I'll be right back. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this deck feels gross so far. Really fun too. Ugh. I'm very sleepy, but I want to watch the stream. Hey, you and me both. What do you know? We're in the same spot. We might be the same. Oh. Bar Sinister for us, huh? What do we think that's gonna be? Do we just draw 4 cards and move these out? No, I don't think so. It is kind of interesting because of the Khazar being able to buff them all. They all kind of become, you know, a little stronger, but I think something like a Blue Marvel mid is gonna have to be more powerful for us. So they have an Invisible Woman left. Iceman, Invisible Woman. What do we think about Iceman, Invisible Woman? I don't think anything yet, but I'm also thinking, where am I putting this Space Stone? I don't know. I hate to lose a Lockjaw spot, but I really hate to lose a Bar Sinister spot. So I think we're putting the Space Stone here, even though we lose the Lockjaw spot. Should be fine. Double Dino's good left, as is Khazar and Blue Marvel though. It's kind of a low roll, right? We didn't get a lot of stats here, unfortunately. This feels like the kind of place a Cosmo belongs, but I also just know that I want to get this stuff in now. Although, is Khazar really gonna matter, I guess, is a question we want to ask. Am I better off just going like this and then Blue Marvel mid? I'm running out of turns though, man. It's only turn 4. I don't really have to be in such a hurry here. Might be nice to know what this is, but we could also do it on the final turn and try to hit like a Spectrum or something. Let's just be patient here. Let's be patient. There's a good chance you lose mid with the Blue Marvel, right? This might have been Snapworthy, by the way. We don't know exactly what their deal is still. I think they might just be hiding some ongoing stuff. Might just be like Onslaught, Iron Man, Omega Red type thing going on. Do we worry at all about disruption, or do we also worry about like, oh, we can't use Reality Stone anyways, that's not relevant. I mean, Devil Dino is going to be bigger than Ant-Man, right? So let's put Devil Dino left, and then final turn, Blue Marvel plus this, and hope to hit like a Spectrum. Oh yeah, they are probably Cerebro too. You're right. Yeah. I see. That's the Cerebro here, I bet. Oh no, it's Blue Marvel, but that's the same as Cerebro, so that's fine. So they got the Blue Marvel mid as well. Are we gonna beat a Cerebro too? Depends on a lot of factors. Spectrum though does not win, right? There's no way. Cerebro's adding 4 per card. If there's a Mystique as well, we're talking about 8 per card. So we're adding another 16 here. We're never adding 16 here. Blue Marvel is also not winning mid in that case. Even with a Spectrum, which is our best roll. I think that means we're just screwed, right? I think we're just dead. Well, let's make them have it. We'll see. We'll see. Storm?
Aid my hand.
I did not expect to see a Storm, but that makes sense. They're just trying to win right with the Cerebro left, which I think is going to work. I don't think we're big enough. I don't know. I feel like we're nearly big enough, does it? Get like the perfect roll off this Reality Stone somehow. Spectrum I don't think makes me big enough. Oh, it's Thanos. Is he big enough? He's pretty big. No, that's adding 16 there, so that's not enough. Yeah. Oh, dude, the M'Baku! God, clutch, that's sick. M'Baku, dude, you're awesome. You know what would have been actually our best roll is this guy if we'd known about the Soul Stone. You know, could have been a good hit. Something there like negative zone or whatever, anything that was power affecting for them would have been a steal on the reality stone as well. Few lines. Okay. M'Baku certainly is a card. He's fun. I love M'Baku. Luke's bar. Can we do anything with Luke's bar with a full hand? Potentially, but probably rather hard to pull off. But we could like Mind Stone left and just try to get enough stones. And cards that we can deposit some stats there later, right? So that's gonna put me at 5-7 cards. But I mean, this Thanos is gonna be big, right? Is this even really what we want? I have to ask. Like, is this actually a good decision? That I'm not so sure about. So if I keep the lizard in hand, I can stick the Mind Stone there. Because it'll put me at... Draw the... This draws 2. And I can also just reality stone this on the final turn, right? Like, I don't actually have to be this fancy, perhaps. The reality stone also allows me a steal. I think I like that better, don't I? Just steal off the reality stone. Let's go ahead and put the power stone in too, just so that I draw another real card. I actually want another card. We could also move space stone over too. So quite a few ways to actually steal this Luke's bar. We just need to make sure we're winning one other location, I guess. Really is the moral here. Going to 6 leaves me another card draw, which is nice. Thanos really won't be bigger than Apocalypse, unfortunately. Like, if I go here, maybe just move Lizard over, for instance, and just trust that 5 is enough to win it. I don't think that's a crazy idea. Maybe throw these away here, just make some space, cycle some cards. Perhaps even this one as well. They don't need to live. Only the Power Stone needs to live. Yeah, okay. This game is a little weird for sure. They're gonna live, dang. Shoot. Oh, armor's another way to take Luke's bar, actually. I have about 17 ways to win Luke's bar, man. That wasn't the plan. No. Thanos is not big enough mid, right? There's no way he's big enough mid. There's no way. They're gonna be huge. So maybe I want to put Thanos right then and try to win right, since Dracula and Morbius are here. Do we trust Space Stone to be enough? If I play armor there, they can actually just steal it, right? So that's wrong. We can play Reality Stone 2 as a cover next turn, though. All right, this game is weird. I don't really know if I like the way we played this or not, but we got a plan. See, Hellcow's not too big, I guess. I'm cool with that. Death gone. Do they have a Hella, dude? It's gonna have to be a top deck if so. It seems like not a Hella deck to me, but seems like just typical Dracula stuff. I mean, I guess if they top deck Hella, I'm really sad. I mean, they seem confident, don't they, man? Did they really hit a Hella? 1 out of 3? 1 out of 4? Screw them. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it, man. I don't believe it. Not a Hella. Cool. Thanos is indeed big enough. Huh, I'm really surprised they were so confident there. Like, they already saw me winning left. Like, it was on board. I was already, the Space Stone was already there. If they knew they weren't contesting Xandar, Did they really think the Swordmaster was going to carry here? They added 5 power and I had an empty spot with a potential Thanos or any other number of cards. Really, I only needed 5 power. I'm very surprised by that. Why did they snap? Maybe it was to scare me off? Maybe it was a bluff? I don't know. That's surprising to me. But we take the cubes. I had about 17 different lines. I almost took that game, but it worked. Hand of Rocks, yeah. The classic Hand of Rocks. Okay, Mind Stone early is really, really good, but no other stones makes me a little nervous. I wonder if Mind Stone early is actually ever snappable. This looks like it might be a bot name. Bot name in Portrait, perhaps. Which I don't see a lot of bots. Did we win enough games? Our MMR is finally bottable. Yeah, let's just get no, we want this to be safe. Let's get some cards moving. Always important to draw. Daredevil Sunspot, okay. Oh, I knew that dude, you guys saw me play the time stone there and I was like, nah, let's be safe. Nah, we should be safe. Let's be safe. And I waited. They snapped on seeing the Space Throne. What does that tell us? What does that mean? It's not Galactus. Hobgoblin, maybe? Maybe a Green Goblin, actually? Maybe they're gonna Green Goblin it and we can just do this to be safe. Maybe they have a Green Goblin. Ha! You fool! Oh, Atlantis buffed it, but that's okay. You fool! That was genius. All right. Hand is kind of devolving into clunk right now, I would say. But, you know, this is not a bad 5-6 worst case. Devil Dino is actually kind of bad, though, I guess, now that I say that. He's kind of bad. I really need, like, a blue Marvel. Kazar's pretty good, actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, both. That's cool, too. Do we ever go for the big Thanos? We have it now. This is a big Thanos setup here if we want it. Like, Kazar, Power Stone. Problem is, at the moment, we have to commit where it's going. Mid is where we're currently behind the most, and they have the ability to remove some power. A little harder for them to add power with Soulstone. Left, we have the Mojo. So that could scale us up if we wanted to go there for left. We can wait to play the Power Stone next turn, though, so we still leave ourselves a little bit of a pivot for the Thanos if we want. And then we can also Blue Marvel if that feels better. I think I like this because we can scale off the Mojo here. We're adding 5-6 power anyway, which is pretty good. Do we worry at all about a Green Goblin? Or a Hobgoblin, excuse me. I don't know if there's much I can do about that. Because if I go Power Stone, then I can't play Thanos anyway. So if they have a Hobgoblin type play, or like Professor X mid, we're going to lose the Thanos, but then we can go Blue Marvel maybe. Or maybe Devil Dino is good too now, since the Maximus landed. We'll see. Game started with Titan and Space Throne. Oh, you're right. Yeah. We got the Thanos themed game here. It would be very appropriate if we got Thanos active here. Hobgoblin incoming. Doc Ock instead. Hit Power Stone or Thanos. Ant-Man's fine, I guess. Ant-Man definitely makes me think, oh, I was gonna say Blue Marvel, but maybe Spectrum is better. Let's think. So Spectrum here hits 2, that's +4, so same as Blue Marvel. Spectrum here hits 2 plus herself, so she's actually better mid, and the opponent treated, but she's also better left. She hits 3, so yeah, Spectrum was the play. She would have buffed 4 and 5 is add 9 here, add 6 here, and add 4 here. Pretty good. Okay. They had to commit power to like every lane. It was gonna be really tough for them to do, basically. Doc Ock didn't hit like they wanted. This deck, dude, feels so good, by the way. This feels really, it's really fun to play too. There's a lot of different angles and thoughts that go into it. Because you kind of have, you know, 3 or 4 different win conditions, really. You've got Lockjaw stuff. Of course, you've got Thanos. You've got Zoo, like Kazar Blue Marvel stuff. There are a bunch of different ways to go. I've been using my Time Stone pretty casually. I think I'm gonna use my Time Stone a little more carefully this game. Maybe to get like 2 6s out. It's certainly at 0. It's free to play whenever. The downside is you don't cycle off of it, right? I think drawing cards sooner is often better than later. So there is some risk at not playing it in time. This is gonna put us at 5 stones at least for the Thanos. I'm gonna play it. Stark Tower is a good place to put it. At least we know it's gonna get buffed later. Can we get that last stone? We miss only the Power Stone. Multiple man. Oh. Now that's pretty spicy. We can play this here and then move it out. It's only turn 4, man. Doing a lot for only turn 4. I don't really need to play this here yet, but oh, I can't move it out. No, that's wrong. No. I want to do that on 5. Not right now. Let's wait a turn then. I'm gonna go Blue Marvel over Devil Dino. We have a big board right now and a smaller hand. I think our hand could stay fairly small here. So Blue Marvel feels like a better power investment, right? Forgot the Space Stone is getting more expensive here. So depending on what you draw, this could actually backfire, but I don't think that's the case here. I don't think Mojo's likely to connect. I also don't think we need a lot of power, right? If they're a move deck, everything's gonna be moving in other directions. But I gotta figure out where, I guess maybe Thanos left or mid, but I need that Power Stone. It's only 1 in 5. Pretty unlikely to hit. Might be better off with a different angle. But I think Lizard's safe regardless. That feels like that's gonna secure Nowhere in a lot of ways. Plus with Nowhere there, we kind of know they're not gonna be able to Heimdall right. They're gonna have to put Heimdall somewhere else. Might give us some indicators if they're a full Heimdall move deck. I don't know, we'll see. Thanos is the only Series 5 card I've pulled, and he is so much fun. Yeah, it's because he's like a little deck all on his own. You know, you get to play with Psylocke, you get to play with Scarlet Witch, you get to play with, you know, kind of a hazmat with the Soul Stone. You get to play a bunch of different cards right alongside him, which I think makes it really fun. Okay, so
all systems go.
Like, Cloak left is really interesting to me, isn't it? Because how are they gonna move the torch and then also set up a Heimdall? Maybe it's not a Heimdall turn. Maybe it's more like a maybe it's more of a like Human Torch left and then like Doctor Strange mid or something, right? I don't really know the best way to do this in that case. Kind of thinking something like that, maybe. Ant-Man just being the biggest power ad I can place left if they do decide to move stuff left. Do I actually want the power mid though, I guess is the question, right? Maybe I move something small out and add some power here in case this gets big. Go like a Mojo. If they just do Heimdall take the wheel, we're gonna be fine, I think, because these go left. I guess Torch goes to 8. 11 power and a 7 is 18. But do I win mid and right in that case? I think I win mid and right in that case. I don't know, man. Whatever. This is close enough. I don't really know the right place to put this power, but it's close enough. Yeah, so they went big left as we thought they might. Like a Doctor Strange here that's gonna pull a torch back, right? That's kind of what we planned around. Yeah, okay. How big is that? Oh, it's actually the vulture. Okay, that's actually good for us. It hits the vulture. That's less total power, right? But yeah, Iron Fist, yeah. Okay, so we actually did do exactly what we wanted. I almost put the Ant-Man in the wrong spot, but it looks like it would have worked either way because we almost won left anyway. So I don't know that we could have gone wrong there. The Mojo mid was a good read though, because we kind of knew Heimdall just didn't make sense. So playing to the Doctor Strange just makes a lot more sense, you know. Pretty happy with how I played into that. That's nice. We kind of figured out exactly what to do. Love it. Hard to read a move deck too, because they're not exactly common right now. 1,000 credits. You guys want to open some stuff? You guys want to upgrade some cards? If it pulled Torch, you lost? I don't think so, right? Torch would have only been an additional, what, 3? Oh, maybe because he was 8 plus he would have lost the debuff left. Let's think. So it would have been 16 instead of 13. Wouldn't we have tied and then just one right? I don't think that's true, right? I'm gonna call your bluff. I don't think that's right. So Torch was 7, but really 8 because the Soul Stone. So Torch going here would have gone to 16, but the Vulture went to 13 because he was 8 plus 5 because the Vulture adds 5, right? So they would have been 28 to 28, but I won here by 13, and they would have only won here by 2. So I think it's still a win. Unless I'm forgetting something. Okay, let's see. What do we got to upgrade? We got that Baron Mordo. That's a good upgrade. But I have played so very little. Takes longer, but if I remember correctly, it's better doing mission refresh versus outright buying credits with gold. It is better, but you'll note I actually did both. I've already maxed out. I can't buy anymore. So I just do it all. I maxed out every possible thing every single day. As a streamer, it works for me. It does not work for most people, of course. It's insane. It's outrageously expensive, but it works out for me. But that is a good tip for sure, yes. Because you get season pass XP basically as a free bonus. Which it doesn't add a ton usually, but it adds a little. It adds up over time. You get some extra credits and stuff. So I think I had a lot of sunspot boosters, we said. Let's just burn through some sunspot upgrades here. Are you still enjoying the game, Regis? Yeah, of course. I play it every day so much. I play it a ton off stream. Play it way more than Hearthstone, frankly. I really like the gameplay so much. I've literally said this since day one. I said, oh my god, the gameplay in Marvel Snap is incredible. I love it so much. I hate the progression. The progression's weird, but I just love the gameplay. I kept telling you guys this. I told other content creators this. They were like, dude, the Nexus events, I'm out, man. I can't, there's no way this game's gonna be a hit. And I was like, I feel you, the Nexus events suck. Why? It's been doing this lately where I gotta like restart the game. I was saying, look, I hear you, the Nexus events suck. I think, you know, that's gonna be a huge hurdle. But the gameplay, man, I can't stop playing. I was like, I have a feeling it's still gonna be a hit. I just kept saying, it's so fun. People are gonna find out it's fun and they're gonna play it a lot. They're gonna be able to tolerate crap a little more than a game that's not fun, right? You put up with crap for fun. And that's what we've seen so far. Ooh, spicy. I pulled a Series 5 card. I've gotten 2 out of boxes, yeah. I got Thanos and Valkyrie both. When I think is Valkyrie now Series 4, but she was 5 at the time. I got a couple Series 4 cards as well. I got like Orca and something else I forget. I don't M'Baku. No, I bought M'Baku. No, I think I got 3. I got Coulson. I got Orca and I got Maria Hill, I think, all out of reserves. That's a sharp looking sunspot. Yeah, it is super lucky, but I've also gained, you know, a ton of levels. I think you get a Series 5 on average every like 4,000 or 5,000 levels based on the drop rate. You know, on average, it's not guaranteed or anything, but so I'm definitely ahead of that, but I'm probably supposed to have 1 on average because I think I've probably gained 4,000 or 5,000 levels since then. So probably 1 is my expected result, and I managed to get 2, which is super lucky. Super lucky. Because there are people with higher collection levels than me who hadn't gotten any, or if like only gotten 1 sorts of stuff. So I do feel very lucky there. Every 4,800 levels or so. Okay, that's good to know. I don't know when I got the last one was, but it has not been 4,800 levels, I don't think. All right, guys, we're done. I don't know how. I don't really feel like I played that much Sunspot. I guess he just shows up in a lot of different decks, doesn't he? He just kind of pops in. All right, done for the day. Nothing good. Oh, one last box. It's gonna be Sentry. Oh, not done for the day. Okay. Didn't we have a legendary there? Yeah. Yeah, the bundle Sunspot is really good. I don't typically enjoy the themed variants as much, like, oh, it's Christmas themed, or oh, it's beach themed, or whatever. I'm not as into that, but this one does look good despite being kind of a goofy, you know, setting. He still looks cool as a character, so that's pretty sick. I don't like the green so much, but that's pretty sick. Green Stardust Flame and the ink finish. Exactly, yeah. I need a 1-drop. Oh, sure, Sunspot's fine. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly the logic we all go through. Yeah. Yeah, we'll cycle. We'll cycle. I like cycling here. Ooh, yeah, I agree with you, Dopus. I don't know why they can't guarantee Series 5s or whatever. So many people spent so much collection level and didn't get one, like high-level streamers and stuff. That's an unfortunate look, particularly when a, you know, vocal community member is getting bad pulls. So guys, just for the record, we're 7-1 with this deck. We're up 16 cubes. We're averaging 2 cubes a game right now. And I'm not even snapping. I'm only riding opponent snaps. I still don't feel super comfortable with our snap patterns yet, like when to snap in this deck. We're kind of learning more and more over time, but this might be one of those decks that's not as much of an aggressive snap deck. May just not have a good pattern for that, but I could really go hard on this if I wanted like Mojo Ant-Man next turn. And if they don't play anything, I could probably win it. It's a little risky though. I don't know, let's see. I'm intrigued. The Patriot makes it a little harder. I could dip out with the Reality Stone if I... Oh, this is surely big enough though, right? Oh, it's gotta be. It's gotta be big enough, guys, right? I'm down by 1, but I'm adding probably 8 power. I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust it. Oh god. Oh no! That's too much. No. Oh, we tie! I added 9 power. I lied. I forgot about Ant-Man. I miscounted Ant-Man. I counted him as 3, not +3. Oh my god. Oh, just enough. Oh, saved. Absolutely saved. Okay. Better to play Space Stone now, but honestly, we're not gonna get a Thanos down either way, right? It's gonna be Devil Dino. Reality Stone or maybe a Spectrum if that makes more sense. Oh boy, I think we're losing though. This deck doesn't really have counters so much, particularly not to Patriot. Like Cosmo is kind of a counter, but that's about it. Man. Azar is good. We want to fill a little more wide board stuff here. I mean, that Patriot's not staying by itself, is it? But they're gonna have less power here potentially. So this feels like a Reality Stone location. I mean, look, you know, we're in a tight spot. Obviously, some scary stuff can happen here. Ultron left is going to be 9 power. We beat that because these are all... Actually, do we beat that? We tie that. We tie Ultron. I think I got to put the Power Stone there. Could maybe move an armor over, actually. Six, 8, 11. Isn't that too much power now, though? I'm not counting the Blue Marvel. No, this is more than enough. What am I saying? I wasn't counting Blue Marvel and Kazar. I don't know if I'm beating Ultron. I got so busy counting the stupid left lane, I forgot to count the rest of the lanes. I think I'm beating it right, though, right? Surely with the... Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. I got so distracted counting everything else. I forgot to count yeah, we went literally every lane. I was doing each of these at 2 instead of each of these at 3. I knew something was wrong. Good win again. This deck feels really good, guys. I don't know, man. This is like, we're 8-1. 8-1, 18 cubes. Like people play it out because they think they're always gonna beat us, and then they just don't. They just don't beat us. We just keep winning. Really good ongoing stuff to go left, but we got to play cards out now if we want to get it done. So we'll go. Yeah, I don't think Mojo there is actually correct. I don't even know if we're gonna play a Mojo much this game. We might next turn if we don't have anything else good to do, but I want to draw, of course, and get some energy here so that we can dump more cards into this Atalan if possible. It would be nice to get a Reality Stone, just get rid of that. I don't want to deal with it, you know? So now we have a debate. Do we play 2 cards in order to get like a more efficient Atalan so I don't lose total resources? Or do I just play the Kazar because he's really good? I think I just play the Kazar because he's really good. I think we have to trust our top decks here a little bit. We'll hit some more stones to cycle more to keep things flowing, I guess. Ooh, you got 2 pool 5 cards, but you don't have Sarah or Wong yet in your pool 3 stuff. That's crazy. Grats on the high rolls. It's still, some of it might be hard to use, I can imagine still, but that's really cool, man. You're gonna make a lot of people jealous, but I'm happy for you. Those were not what we wanted to hit, right? We wanted to hit good cards. I wanted to hit some nice cards. Okay. Oh, apparently the opponent hit even worse cards. Good God. I feel like my hand is just miserable. Boy. Is it better to have a lot of 2-card combos or 1 big combo? I feel like Death Wave deck with a She-Hulk is not consistent. Okay, so a couple different topics there to tackle. I think generally you want as many cross-card synergies as possible. I think a lot of decks that rely on a specific sequencing or, you know, have to have an exact alignment of cards can struggle because, you know, if you miss one piece of it, your whole deck falls apart, right? So you want things that are, I think, interconnected, I guess. I don't know the right kind of word or framing there, if that makes sense at all. It's gonna be hard for us to play Mojo World, maybe. hand is really big stuff. Again, we're missing our stones. But in regards to Death Wave, I wouldn't think that, I wouldn't expect or think that deck to feel like a combo deck. Like, yes, you obviously can save up to play Death and She-Hulk together at the end of the game, but I don't think that's necessary for that deck to function, because usually you gain so much tempo early off your destroy stuff that you know, it's all kind of bonus late. Like, you want those big pop-off turns, but you don't have to have them. I don't know if that answered your question at all, but I tried my best. It probably didn't, but I tried my best. We gotta ask if we think a big dino here into a Shang-Chi left is the right way to go, because I can still put 4 cards right next turn. Dino is still gonna have 4 cards, so he's pretty big. Blue Marvel says, hey, I'm gonna try to win the other locations more decisively next turn, because he's adding more power here. And I'm gonna sacrifice mid, because we know they're playing something fairly big mid, I would guess, right? If they're playing compounds. I think I like giving mid basically and pushing our power to the outside. Yeah, I think this is gonna end up being correct, because we're not gonna contest this with Devil Dino, but we are gonna contest left and right, so I think this feels good. Basically say we're going to the flanks here, giving up the dream elsewhere. Yeah. I mean, we're still not guaranteed to win right, but I think we're favored. We're way ahead already. Adding some power. They might think they're just going to shore up left or mid, which they technically could if they played the right assortment of stuff left, but with no Zabu, I don't expect like crazy power output. Yeah, Shang-Chi obviously won't be enough. Okay. I'm actually a little lost as to how. Oh, that's out of their hand, of course. The White Queen. I was forgetting how I got this Shang-Chi White Queen. I was thinking I got it off that location, but that was earlier. I got the Sandman off that, I guess, right? Okay, cool. Good win again. Really happy. Yes, I do feel like Devil Dino has been awkward so far. Yeah, this definitely feels like the odd man out in the deck to me. I agree with you. Yes. I don't feel like we've had a good moment for the Devil Dino yet. I'm gonna just spin the energy here. We could technically save this for Lockjaw, but it's a card we don't really want to be putting back in the deck. We want it out usually. This doesn't feel correct for the Lockjaw. Here we'll protect it against a removal so that it doesn't die for Thanos later. Lockjaw mid's probably not great because we want any given stones to not get negated by sewer system. Okay, well. Suddenly everything's garbage. District X Lockjaw. Oh, why not? Let's embrace the chaos. Let's see. Seemed like an easy W, but no snap. So number one, I really don't snap much ever on stream because people just always retreat and it sucks. It's boring. But number two, if it looks like an easy W, it's too late to snap. I mean, arguably with a counter like Shang-Chi, it isn't. But the opponent knew we had a Shang-Chi potentially because of the White Queen that we played. So most likely they would have just dipped out and I would have lost a cube, right? You want to snap when it's a complicated W. Does that make sense? When it's a probably W, not when it's an easy W. Unless you have a really surprising easy play. If we were running the Shang-Chi and it didn't come off of the if it hadn't come off of the White Queen, you know, perhaps that would be surprising enough to indicate a snap in that case. But otherwise, I don't think it was. But number one, I don't really snap much on stream anyway. Every time I snap, people just retreat and it makes it boring. I need footage for videos. But I try to remind you guys, hey, I think this is a good time to snap if I remember. Like, hey, I would snap here if I was off stream. This deck, honestly, I still don't really feel like I have a good snapping pattern for. I don't know exactly when we're supposed to be snapping on this one. It's probably a really case-by-case basis. The good news is we're climbing so well off of our opponent's overconfidence that so far we haven't really needed to be snapping a lot. Our opponents are doing it for us. We're at 11-1 with this deck right now at a 1.83 average cube rate. which is just insanely high. That is outrageously high. It's crazy. Is your reset rank determined by current rank or season high? Current rank, I think. I'm pretty sure that's true because people complain about it a lot. See, this might be a snap indicating hand. I don't have a lot of stones for the lockjaw though. I think if we had lockjaw and like 2 stones, I think we'd be snapping, right? I think that's when you want to snap in this deck, but for now it's kind of hard to tell. Normally I would move Space Stone out of there to make more space to contest Angela, but both of these are bad. I don't want to put it where lockjaw is, and I don't want to put it where Necrotia is, and I don't want to put lockjaw where Necrotia is, so long story short, he's staying here. Cosmo left. Spectrum adds 4 power here right now, so I'm not too overcommitted. The Reality Stone, I don't really want to change Nina Valir out too much. I don't mind it since we're ahead in spots here, but ultimately that is what I want to play there. 30 lower than your season finish, yeah, I think. I've never not hit infinite, so I don't actually, do you go to like, oh dude, no, Miniaturized Lab screwed me. Cards can't be added, so not even Lockjaw can add cards there. Wow, that is a giga low roll. God, that's an unfortunate roll. I think now we're just playing this game into Spectrum always, right? So screw the Lockjaw plan. We're just an ongoing combo deck right now. It's tough. We're not gonna do this game very easily, but it's the best we got. Completely wrecked by lab, dude. That's so gross. Oh, can we beat an Iron Man? Oh, we're only adding 6 power here, 17. So they need to go to 16, which means they need 12, which means they only need boy, no, this is looking really bad. I'd retreat here. We're way behind. That lockjaw screwed us. This is a retreat game if you're playing, but of course we'll play it out. So yeah, if you're like at 74, do you go to 44 or does it go to like 40? Because to me it always just goes to 70. Again, you should have retreated already, but we're gonna play it out. It's fine. We're gonna lose, but it's all good. It goes to 40 rounds down. Oh, it does not even, oh, that's even worse. Oh my God. So if you finish at like 79, you go all the way to 40? See, I didn't know that. I just thought it'd be dude, what a monster turn from them, by the way. Crazy strong hands. That is outrageous. You don't even get a floater of it doesn't even round favorably or oh my God. I've never not hit infinite. I didn't know how it worked. I always just go to 70. Man, if they ever changed it so that it actually just went down 30 and like if you got to 130, if you fell to 100, I would actually have to rank up. Right now it doesn't matter. You don't care because you go to 70 anyway, but that's wild. 70 and 79 both dropped to 40. I literally just never knew that. That sucks. They need to change that at least. I don't see why it needs to set you at a flat number. If they want you to fall back, that's fine. I understand. Give people progression throughout the month. That makes plenty of sense to me. But why do you need to go to a flat number, I wonder? Yeah, counting your peak also sounds sensible to me as well. So that people can goof off a little bit. Like right now it's so stressful. You kind of have to stop playing or you fear playing. Like that discourages people from actually playing the game, which seems frustrating, doesn't it? All right, man. Zabu. Unfortunately, it's pretty annoying. Are we just trying to win Asgard already? Oh my God, that's only good if I hit exactly blue. I need blue marvels to add more power here later, right? Otherwise we're gonna be, and if I don't win at all, like if this is Darkhawk and something, we're so screwed. Uh-oh. Darkhawk is so good against Thanos decks, by the way. We have 1 million extra cards. GG, I guess, dude. I don't know. My hand is gonna be kind of big off the dino, but not big enough, really. Crap. Will I ever play Thanos now? I don't know, man. We lose. Darkhawk is just so good against us. That's so gross too. God. Oh god, come on. Dude, I've never been wrecked this hard in my life. This is the craziest loss. Be bar with no name is my only chance. Stark Tower is not enough, dude. I've never been wrecked this hard in my life. Oh my god. They just completely shredded me, dude. All right, let's give them 2 cubes for fun. If they snap, we'll retreat, but if they play it out, we'll give them 2 for fun. 1 bonus cube for your Darkhawks, sir. For your Black Widow timing, sir. White Queen Thanos, grats, enjoy. Oh, cool, they got bigger, great. Oh, cool, they got even bigger. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, they're so big. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Oh, Lamentus, dude. Oh my god, imagine we hit Lamentus. Yes, that would have been amazing. That may be the worst defeat I've ever taken in Marvel Snap. This was brutal. Everything went wrong. This is my full-time job. Hey, me too. Guess I'm part-time Snap, part-time Hearthstone, technically, but kind of my full-time job. Marvel Snap is making more money right now. I'll tell you that. Way more views. Way more views. Any theory crafts for the next season pass card? I haven't looked too close. We got it figured out though. It's tomorrow, isn't it? It's I'll take a look. It's MODOK, so I don't know. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do like fun discard stuff. I think there's probably 2 ways to do it: Hella and non-Hella. I think we'll likely do Hella first, even though I think it might end up being worse. But I think it could be fun to just play Hella. Oh, he loves my Mojo skin. It is cool. Looks like me. Looks like me. Is this just a Kazar here? I think we actually want the 1-drops here this turn, don't we? Yeah. Kazar them later. That's fine. I'm gonna play something big here with 0, Typhoid Mary or whatever, but we can actually outscale that with buffs. Atuma. Oh man, the armor actually helped them a lot, didn't it? Jeez. So we actually do need Spectrum and Kazar here to pull this back. Let's get some ongoings in case we hit the Spectrum off this roll. We need to leave 1 spot in case it hits Cosmo. So Spectrum can go here in that case.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Don't hit Cosmo. Don't hit Cosmo. Don't hit Cosmo. Don't hit Cosmo. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, cool. Just got her for free. Even better. Okay. They seemed so confident this game, but now I think they maybe aren't so confident. I also have Blue Marvel. Is that enough to really lock these 2 down, I wonder? I don't know. It's certainly worth trying. It certainly feels right. Oh, he's very salty about the Spectrum. I don't know, we're getting BM'd a lot, but are they actually... I mean, there's ways to win this probably still, right? I don't know. What are they? Maybe not, actually? I don't know. Bifrost is going to be hard to beat. I'm going to 17. I'm not sure how you beat Bifrost. But the Dracula does mean, you know, you got a chance to contest both. Have I been pronouncing Kazar wrong my entire life? I have no idea, dude. I think some people say it Kazar. I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, a lot of people on YouTube will be like, this person's made up name is pronounced a different way. Why do we need to pronounce names correctly, right? Number one, if it like, you know, that's how the person wants to be pronounced. Like, of course, you don't want to pronounce somebody's name wrong and make them angry. So, you know, he's not a real person. He doesn't care about that. Number two is to identify people. If the term Khazar versus Khazar is sufficiently identifying the card, then I maintain it probably doesn't matter. If it's adding confusion, then yeah, perhaps we should find a pronunciation that's not confusing. But I maintain it's not. I think it's fine. Please pronounce everything comics accurate. Comic books, the famous the things that are spoken aloud. It's pronounced like czar. I don't know. I can't even say the word huge, so screw me. I don't know. Sinister London actually beneficial for us. This doesn't feel like a lockjaw game. Quinjet's good if it's good, but otherwise bad. At least it's not Magento Magneto. Yeah. Magento is a funny name. Oh. I think at this stage we got to be mindful, right? Like I want 2 devil dinosaurs and 2 spectrums, so I need 4 spots to end the game basically. So anything that's not a good ongoing card, but next turn I can play basically any good ongoing card. I really do wish I had more though, man. I don't really have a lot. Oh, see, that's a risky one. I can't really play that one because it might land the spectrum. Oh, I really don't want to play Lockjaw though. I'm not even gonna hit these Ant-Mans, man. I guess we are gonna probably hit the Ant-Mans. It's not guaranteed, but it's pretty likely. Oh boy, this hand went really bad. We didn't hit a single stone. So no deck cycling. We're playing this like an honest to God real deck, and it hurts. It hurts. Grumpier Goat, dude, I've never loved you more. Grumpier Goat says, anyone who pronounces Sauron's name in a way that doesn't match with the pronunciation of dinosaur is wrong, and no amount of citations will convince me otherwise. Dude, I love you. That makes me so happy. If I go here and here, it's a 50-50 on the spectrum roll. Do I need that to win, or is Dino big enough? Dino might be big enough, man. I don't know. I'm not winning though. I'm not beating these Darkhawks ever. My deck is freaking giant. There's literally no possible path to victory, right? I don't win. I don't know why I'm. They're dude, come on. The armor here in particular means they're very confident because I can't even Perhaps we don't see Drax more often in the Spider-Man decks. It's pretty cool when you force your opponent's hand. This is obviously just not enough. Okay. Put Marin in the deck? Yeah, that's a good idea. I like Marin. I can't handle when people say Titania instead of Titania. Oh yeah, that does sound weird. Yeah, screw those people. I don't care about Sauron, Khazar, but screw the Titania peoples. No, thank you. I won't have it. Not on my stream. Another one is what? Oh, I hear a lot of Shang-Chi's instead of Shang-Chi. I feel like I hear pretty much every other streamer say Shang-Chi. That one I saw in a movie, so I'm pretty sure I feel decent about my pronunciation on that one. We don't want to play in cloning bats, actually, do we? Shang-Chi's, yeah. Some people say Ant-Man instead of the Atom. What are they thinking? This is a DC stream. Okay. My name is pronounced Regis. Better get it right. Regis. Do you say Kazar or Kazar? I say Kazar. Somebody told me that like Ben Brode says it Kazar in one of the videos, which that would be a more definitive answer than most, right? If that were true. Ooh, Spectrum's a little early, but still fine. Never gonna have the energy to spend on that anyway. Windjet's cool, okay. We're let's move the Quinjet out, I guess. I want another just cheap Power Stone into Lockjaw here, I guess. We don't really need two of them in the cloning vats. That seems super greedy to me. I just want to hit the other stones for Thanos really here. That's the plan. Okay. Oh god, I don't know what stones I've played, man. I gotta remember what stones have been played. I mean, we can see most of them, I guess. Is this... Oh, I need that Power Stone back. No, bro! I need my Power Stone back! Well, currently Thanos is definitely not the play.
In range.
What is the play? Do I ever trust? No, I can't trust. That's silly. Is this the play? I mean, they're gonna add a lot of power here with Lockjaw, we assume, so I'm kind of thinking about winning the other two locations, right? Ant-Man would be a pretty bad roll. Soulstone would be okay. I don't know what the play is, man. Who knows? This is fine. Oh, they don't add anything right. Oh, that really surprises me. Huh. Power Stone's fine, but probably not that useful. I'm not sure where to win now. I mean, are we really losing left? There's no way we're losing mid and left. There's just no way. This can't be possible. No, there isn't. It's not even close. What? Wasn't even remotely close. Okay. I was way too worried, I guess. Mojo did spike a lot of power there, so that's really nice. The second Blue Marvel as well. Guys, I kind of stopped paying attention a long time ago with this deck, but I'm pretty sure I have enough games for YouTube. We've had an insane climb. We're 12 and 4. We're up 16 cubes. And again, I'm not even snapping. We gave up multiple like 4 cube games for fun, so we'd probably be up 22 or more, I bet, right now if I were actually tryharding. It's just working great, you know. It's really good. It feels awesome. Super strong Lockjaw, Thanos, Spectrum deck. Spectrum seems to really help a lot too. Cube printer indeed. Yeah, it feels awesome. Super easy climb. So let's move on, right? Let's do something a little different here. Let's try to make a Cerebro 3 Shadow King deck. I've been teasing this and I never did it. I actually have a Cerebro deck already mostly built. Hold up. Valkyrie bro. Copy that bad boy. And we're just gonna basically pop in a Shadow King, I think. Everybody just got so mad at me on YouTube about, oh, Regis, I don't like the way you play the video game. Number one, I hate that notion. Like, oh no, the man didn't play the video game the way you liked. Let's whine about it on YouTube. But number two, they wanted me to use Shadow King as a more like, this was like 3 people, but you know, it's fun to say everybody, right? It's fun to villainize to villainize it. A lot of people wanted me to play Shadow King as like a centerpiece card. Like, I put him in a Zabu deck and was like, hey, let's see how good he feels in a real deck. And people were like, no, you need to make him the star. And I was like, I don't think he's the kind of card that's the star. He's not you can't really build around Shadow King. You can't, he's not that kind of card. He's like a tech card. But I do think a Cerebro deck is slightly more emphasizing his, well, not really. He just kind of fits in a Cerebro deck because he has 3 power. I honestly think this is almost less interesting than otherwise. He can fix your own cards that have been debuffed or buffed in one way or another. So it kind of plays towards Cerebro a little bit, but I'm not 100% convinced in that either, honestly. So let's maybe get rid of the Rhino here. Do we get rid of the Adam Warlock? Do we get rid of the Blade? What does a good Cerebro 3 deck look like right now? Dexter plays that one with like magic in it, which is pretty cool. I do like that because it gives you more time to find the Cerebro. Let's see. Cerebro 2 is more common, so I don't even really see a good Cerebro 3 list on the tier list here on Marvel Snap Zone. Magic and Rhino. I literally just cut Rhino, so I don't do that. I don't think. I'm a little hesitant about the Adam Warlock, to be honest. You cut Bast and Warlock if you had Shadow King. Yeah, the Bast is an interesting thought as well. The Wasp and the Yellow Jacket are there for Bast and Valkyrie, so that I'd be a little bit worried about losing them without the Bast. I feel like Bast is so good. I don't think I can cut Bast. I'm thinking if you add a Magic, though, for sure you can cut the Adam Warlock because you get more time to find your stuff anyway. I like the idea of Magic with Shadow King. I feel like getting to 7 mana gives this 7 energy, gives this 4 energy play a little bit more options, right? You can play Shadow King Cosmo on the final turn. You can play Shadow King Blade Armor on the final turn. Just having that higher energy turn, to me, seems like it'll support Shadow King a little bit better. So I like the idea of the Magic in there, which means that kind of serves the same purpose as the Adam Warlock, which is to get more time, more draws. Hey, A Money, thanks to the Prime sub. Appreciate it. It's always nice. I always get like Hearthstone. I think I get like, I don't know, roughly 4 to 5 subs an hour. On Marvel Snap, I get like 0, maybe 1. So it's always nice to get a sub on Marvel Snap. Thank you, A Money. Appreciate it. All right, let's try that. That looked cool to me. Shadow Bro, Cerebro, whatchamadude. Oh, wrong thing. Whoopsie. There we go. All right, so Wasp we save. Are people running Enchantress right now? They were for the hot location yesterday, but I don't know if they are right now. Armor 3 is annoying, honestly. Monster oh my god. We need Sentinel. We did not get Sentinel. Oh boy, that's gonna make our life really hard. We need to make sure we're not the highest power card in Monster Metropolis as well. We could transform it, I guess, with Magic if we need to. Oh, need a Valir as well. Oh my god, dude, I'm already remembering how annoying it is to play Cerebro decks. It always goes so wrong. This is like basically impossible to win without Sentinel. We'll try though. Dude, I liked our last deck so much. It was like you just couldn't lose. It felt like we could not lose in our last deck. And this deck, I already feel like I can't win. It's like the opposite. We'll play Magic over here, I guess. Hope they play something kind of big there. Or maybe we just don't even contest Monster Metropolis. Who knows? Hey, Dythok with a Prime sub. That's really nice. And Two Tone Malone with a gifted sub to Mallow Miser. Grats, Mallow Miser. He lives in a marsh. He's the Marshmallow Miser. Reina Silva, thanks for the Prime sub. Guys, I appreciate it. I really wasn't asking for subs too much. I was just lamenting the difference between Marvel Snap and Hearthstone audiences so far. I think part of it is that Hearthstone audiences, you know, have known me for a really long time, and Marvel Snap audiences have not really so much. So a lot of the subs come in from Hearthstone first and foremost. Awesome guy, thanks for the Prime sub. Subbing on Snap. Thanks, dude. It's nice. Maybe we just put these here, spread them out a little. I don't know. We go here. If she remains the highest power card, it works out great, right? Wasp would go to 4. That would screw us. There's just no way to win this game, right? That I can see. They're snapping. We should pretty much always retreat here, but we'll hang out. We'll hang out. I don't know, man. Did I play those in the right order? I kind of zoned out. Groot and Maximus. Man, Maximus sure is nice. Seven. I mean, they have one card left in their deck. This adds 7. And this adds 1. That's technically enough, right? If do they have Silver Surfer? Did they actually hit Silver Surfer? I think is the question. I don't know. I'm certainly willing to risk some cubes to see. I think it's pretty funny. Let's see, man. They have it, don't they? They have Silver Surfer. You're kidding me, dude. Oh my god, dude. Actual professional Marvel Snap player, King Louie. Hey, McGrew with 5 gifted subs. Holy crap. McGrew, grats to Sammy, Bothan Man, Ryu Silva, Misty, and Carlos Cruz. Congratulations, everybody. That's nice. Man. I love Silver Surfer decks. Mallow says thanks to sub, was in the middle of an Overwatch match. Ooh. So Valkyrie ripped early. It's pretty tough. It's a good Bast, but do we wait a turn? It's kind of free to wait a turn. I think we're gonna have plenty of spare energy anyway. I mean, arguably, if we wanted to play Armor or Sentinel next turn, we wouldn't, for the record, have plenty of spare energy. I don't know. These are 2 good targets, really, so. It's worth it. Oh, yeah, Sentinel. All right, well, paid off, maybe. Sentinel's really good, by the way. That's going to be a great curve filler for us. We don't have a lot else going on here. Wasp with no Valkyrie is pretty tough. Monster Metropolis again. How do we keep rolling this, man? I need to make sure they play something bigger there. Play a big 4. Play a big 4. Habu's not bigger. Dang it, dude. Oh no, Wasp. Oh, that's a good grab. Wolfsbane's pretty weak. Oh, we can magic it. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. Let's just magic it. Magic it next turn, and we'll be fine. Okay, so really looking for that Mystique, I guess, here, right? What's that gonna be? What's that gonna be? Magic. Oh, interesting. I still need to magic, unfortunately, unless they play something big, but I can't really risk it. Oh, that's a good final turn. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're still gonna lose, but this isn't bad. if I had a little more confidence about the reach of this deck and how strong it were, this is the kind of moment you might want to snap when you see the Mystique Cerebro in hand with 2 turns to go. But at the moment, I don't know this deck very well. I don't have a ton of confidence, particularly against the Zabu, right? There's some additional information to consider here for sure. So we're up 7 here. We're going to be up a lot here. Well, not that much here because we're really only adding 4 here. But we're going to be up here too. I wonder if we're better off just sacrificing left than trying to win mid. This adds 8, which is technically enough to swing it, so they can't totally give it up, right? We're going to go to 6. But that makes me much stronger mid as well. I kind of like this. I think this is enough to swing, which might surprise them. Oh, it's on our final turn. What am I doing? Oh my god, it's not the final turn, guys. It's not the final turn. I keep forgetting it's not the final turn. I only have space for 1 more card, though. Oh, dang. I gotta play both of these, right? So what do I... Oh, man, that Wasp getting pulled is gonna hurt us. Shadow King is technically a little better because it debuffs the Yondu, right? Technically a little better. All right. That 1 power on the Yondu is gonna matter a lot, guys. You wait and see. You wait and see, guys. All right. Good luck, Cerebro. Shadow King's gonna make the difference. What? What did they have? Just utter garbage? They were just intimidated by the Shadow King. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. Man, that's wild. I am really surprised to see that win. Hey, Calm, dude, thanks to the Prime sub. That's nice. McGrew dropping some big subs, dude. Really cool. Okay, Bast is good with Wasp. We do have a turn 2 play. Let's go ahead and get it going. Let's do that. Shadow King OP confirmed. Yeah, man. Also, Hype Train complete. That's OP. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, they had Zabu early. You're right. And didn't do much last game. Right. Yeah, what happened there? Wonder if I'm playing Bast too early. I don't have a lot of experience in this deck. We may find that to be true, but there's just not that many targets, right? You've got the Cerebro Mystique pair, you've got Wasp and Yellow Jacket. 4 targets. How many do you need to hit on average to make Bast worth it? And do you need to consider your curve at all? Because, here we're just feeling curve, basically. Mystique would have been a good hit, though. I'd waited, but will I have a turn 3 play that I want to make? I could do like Sentinel Bast on 3 if I hit Sentinel. But if I hit a Cosmo, I'm going to want a Cosmo, right? You hit Blade, which isn't even playable yet, so I could have waited on the Bast here. This is good. This is a good kind of thing to remember because we're going to start to learn those kinds of thresholds a little bit. Like when to hold the Bast, when to play the Bast. Those are things I think you learn with experience. This will let me Blade just fine now. I think we'll go ahead and Magic mid. Obviously, we already got a Limbo, so it's a little bit excessive, but just want to spend the energy while we can play it, It's good timing. Yellow Jacket here is pretty legit, but little clunky. We'll still wait. Limbo. There's 14 turns this game. That would be something, wouldn't it? The 14 turn game. Yeah, this doesn't really do anything against either of these ongoing cards, but I am thinking about just setting up for our final turn here, I need a space for Mystique in particular to go where there's no Cosmo, so she has to go mid. Wondering if maybe I just put a Shadow King here to leave myself more flexibility on future turns. This on reveal won't go off because of the Cosmo, so it's fine to go second. Doesn't matter. Guess technically there's some ways that whiffs. I don't know, maybe some weird sequence of events, but most of the time it's fine. Enchantress is just a whiff. Yeah, that's fine. Ant-Man mid. Okay, we did not hit freaking Cerebro. Final 2 cards, man. Do we bluff it? Do they think we have it? Can I win anyway? All of those answers are no. We cannot win anyway. They are not taking a bluff. All right. That's tough, man. Why Yellow Jacket? For Valkyrie, he's really cool to have extra bodies. You can surprise swing an entire lane with Wasp, Yellow Jacket, and Valkyrie usually late. Ooh, Bass getting upgraded. Nice. I need some credits. Again, that's 2 good targets for Bass, but I think we're finding we have a lot of spare mana late. I think we can wait on the Bass a lot longer than we have been. It's another great Bass target. Let's go ahead and put armor in. That should be fine. Do we want 2 of them? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's totally fine, dude. We bassed it all back. Screw your Scorpion. We don't care. I mean, the Bass herself sucks, but we don't care. Really, Mystique's the only other card we even need on the Bast right now. So we can probably just chill for a minute. Yeah, let's chill. I mean, we don't technically have a magic yet, so I'm thinking about maybe getting the Bast here now. Cerebro's gonna go in London, of course. Beyond that, we have a lot of options. Let's just play the Bast now. Hopefully we don't get like Cosmo or something. Well, we can't get Cosmo this turn, I guess. So. Oh, that might indicate maybe a Galactus or something, but they kind of took a risk. Maybe just ramp stuff. Probably just typical ramp stuff. Let's go ahead and just tempo the Shadow King. We got to think again about positioning here. If they do go Galactus, Valkyrie is pretty much the perfect answer. As long as we're behind, which we would be on a Galactus Shuri's Lab if Shadow King doesn't roll there. So let's see. Cerebro takes up 2 spots. Mystique would take up another 2 spots. That's 4 spots. We currently have, 8 spots available. Just wondering if it's worth it to Shadow King now or if we should wait for any reason. He doesn't really do anything most of the time. Let's just wait. No, let's play him. I don't know. We have these. So we can probably play him. Oh man, it's really a shame he didn't hit the vision. That's super annoying. Valkyrie can hit vision on the final turn if we want, though. But then I need to play these on the final turn. Does this vision stay there this turn, or does he already move, guys? What do you think? Does he already move? Needs to do it this way. So, oh, Valkyrie's still gonna go to 6 though. Shoot, I can't play Valkyrie there. I need to play Valkyrie here and have her snipe. But then I can't copy a Mystique if I do that. Maybe he's gonna move it right. I mean, what other choice do I have, right? I think I want to make sure I get Mystique Cerebro. We just can't have Shuri's Lab Valkyrie hit because it's too much. If I put it on Sinister London, it's technically better, but I do potentially lose. Oh, it actually went right. Oh my god, is she gonna roll right now? That's actually perfect. I needed that. Please roll right one time, or left is fine too now, I guess. Right's fine. Okay. So this was kind of fortuitous because now we have Cerebro, Mystique, and an additional card. So 2 spots for, I mean, I don't even know how big we are. We're gaining 8 per 3. So we're gaining 24 left, 24 mid, and 24 right. That feels pretty big. It may not beat that Magneto, but honestly, it feels winnable, right? They went left again, just the Dr. Doom. That's not big enough. There is no way that's big. There is absolutely 0 chance. I'm not sure that's big enough left, depending on where the Cerebros roll. Oh, we got mid right easy here. Easy. Are we gonna be like one off left? Maybe at 33? Maybe at 33. Yeah, one off. That's funny. Plenty big though. Plenty big. Man, I guess they didn't see that coming. Ultimately, too, the vision just did not matter. We took 11 power away here, but we won by 30. So, really not too bad. I like the way we ended up taking that line, by the way. The Magneto did help a little bit, though, creating some space on the Shadow Kings. It's pretty cool. We had to be really careful with Shuri's lab, though. I almost didn't notice it at first, but thankfully I caught myself. It's kind of scary. Kind of scary. Okay, that's a fun game. Sinister London makes Cerebro pretty nuts. Shadow King, again, didn't really feel relevant. Could have, potentially, you saw, but not very important there. Cloning Vat Cerebro is cool. It kind of exposes him a little, but... Oh, never mind. It's okay. Do we hold for a Mystique here? I don't know. Could hold for a Mystique or could just go big. Do we think we're big enough to win without a Mystique? And I have to hit it next turn, which is a 1 in 7. Pretty danged unlikely. I don't know that one Cerebro is enough to win's the problem. Let's wait a turn. I don't know. We're behind, so I think we need something spicy to happen. I'm a god. I'm just a god. I'm just an actual... I am the god of card games. Yes, let's go. That is perfect. My greed paying off. Heart of the cards indeed. Now the question really becomes, how many Mystiques do we play? Because we could interrupt our sequence with a blade if we wanted. We need to be able to put enough power into play on like the final turn is the issue. Next turn could be Cosmo Armor. I mean, I kind of think 3... It won't copy? Wait, why didn't it copy? Oh, Sakar! It's Sakar! I didn't play the Cerebro!
Escaped.
Sakar, you idiot. I'm not the god of card games. I'm an idiot. I gotta pee anyway. I'll be right back. Give me a break, guys. Give me a break. I'll be right back. We'll keep it rolling. Sakar screwed us. Cerebro, you idiot. The god of card games, he says. Oh boy. Cosmo Sakar. Oh my god, are you... That's actually probably good news, right? Can they do enough with... do they have like a Patriot or, you know, big setup here? I'm just wondering if it's better that the Cosmo didn't activate or if it would have been better for the Cosmo. I'm not sure. All right. Can we stop a Patriot in any way? We don't have like an Enchantress or anything, right? Oh my god, are you serious? Well, that's frustrating. I can magic it, so it's not the end of the world. I'm just frustrated by it. I don't know if we're gonna be able to win, guys, despite... This is completely outrageous. Just running out of time, right? And I still don't have a Cerebro. Still don't have Cerebro. There's their Patriot. They can't do a Mystique Patriot, but they might have a Khazar or a Blue Marvel. Still makes my life hard. We don't have Enchantress, but even if we did, we couldn't do squat against it because of the Cosmo. Played the Bass too early, maybe. I don't need to win both spots. We need to pick a spot to give. I guess we'll give mid because we're going to be able to add more power elsewhere, we hope. But I really don't have enough cards to add power. I can't Valkyrie left, so the Ultron's too big. I think we're just screwed. I don't know what to do. Don't know how to win. I have to imagine Blue Marvel is the most likely outcome, is my guess. Didn't even hit a good draw. So, I mean, this technically adds 7, which is 15. Oh, maybe they didn't hit it. They didn't hit another buff, maybe. Oh, we were gonna technically beat this. We were adding 7 to go to 15, and actually a lot here. We're adding 14 here. So this was enough if they didn't hit another buff. All right. Maybe they just didn't have it. Who knows? Still no Shadow King, by the way. He's just not, I don't know. He just never seems to matter, does he? Wherever we put him, he's just not. I still maintain there might be metas where he feels better, but I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's this one. Valk buffs the drones, but she's worth more, right? She buffs them by 8, and she's worth... Oh, actually, is she worth more? She's only worth 7. You might be right. Maybe the Valk is bad. I don't know. She's only worth 7, so I think you're right. We could have gone... Did I not go Yellow Jacket Valk, too? Why didn't I go Yellow Jacket Valk? They must have retreated before I had time to think all this through. So we could go Valkyrie. Maybe Valkyrie mid is a good setup, actually. We want to try to hit the Valkyrie mid. There's a risk it hits the Cosmo, and then the Yellow Jacket gets a little exposed, but that's okay. All right, so it's good. Wolverine doesn't die. That's nice. Thank you, Wolverine. I think they're gonna try to eat that. I could see it. I could see it. Shadow King could debuff a Wolverine. That's a good start potentially. Yeah, all right. Probably not too sad about that though. Shadow King is the on curve play here, but just doesn't do much for us again. Every time. Oh, hey, Shadow King, thanks, buddy. Let's go, big hit on the Shadow King. This is a perfect magic. I think I don't want to risk messing up my Valkyrie. Also not bad here too, though, because I don't really want to draw that. If we hit the Valkyrie here now, I'd want this, but if we don't, what if we hit the Mystique though? That screws me, right? I think we got to go here. We'll play in Vibranium Mines last, so that it's not a fear for the Mystique, right? Killmonger, okay. You gonna like Venom this later or something? I don't know. We're gonna fill this location right now? What if this doesn't hit a destroy card? Oh, I'm transforming it, but they took that risk. They did not know that was going to happen. I'm very surprised to see that. Yeah, I don't have a Cerebro, man. I'm kind of screwed. 1 out of 3. I can Valk right, but without a Cerebro, I'm not playing. There's no way. How do I win? I feel like I need to save Valkyrie for a final turn. Are they gonna try to destroy this Bucky? I don't know. This is the right play, but I don't know what to do. Are we just gonna win this straight up, man? I don't know, man. Cerebro? Ah, Cerebro. Okay, cool. We're just gonna try to win it straight up, right? It's all good. One power here is fine. Yeah, I think we're actually going to. I think we're just gonna win. What a weird game. All right. Shadow King making all the difference. Jane Foster is series 3, yeah. I mean, what could they have here that's able to contest this? Cosmo shuts down any weirdness left. Mid, I don't think they're gonna have any way to add power mid. Maybe like a Nova or something, but that's only 4 power. We're adding 1 billion, so it's all good. I don't know what it would be. Maybe an Enchantress right, I guess. I could have maybe put the Cerebro left to play around an Enchantress, I guess. Can't put Mystique left because of the Cosmo, but I'd give up 1 power on the Wasp. Oh, I also took a risk there, I guess, yeah. You don't want the Cerebro getting danger roomed, I know that. So yeah, we probably did it right. It's just a little exposed to Enchantress, but you don't expect Enchantress in this sort of deck at all, so not really much risk. Yeah, that's easy, okay, cool. Thank you, Shadow King, for your 2 power. You made all the difference. Has anyone ever redeemed one of your 250,000 point rewards? Yes, actually, yeah. I don't know which one that is, but they've done everything except the big one, I think. I recall. All right, Jessica Jones, basically unplayable for us. Magic always seems to be nice. Oh, Muir Island is basically unplayable for us too. Shoot. We could put some of our 0 powery stuff there later, I guess. Oh boy, tough rolls so far, man. Oh, I don't think it'd be based on 500k now that you say that, Pluto Derp. No, I don't think they've done the 500 channel points. Maybe just the 250. Now that I look more closely, if that goes to Muir Island, man, I'm just screwed. I guess I have to try to win the game the regular way, which we don't really do very well. It's funny, he's just jacking up on Muir Island. He's getting big. I can't play it at all. Don't hit Muir Island, please. Don't hit Muir Island, please. Don't hit it. Oh, God. So now I think we have to play it for real. And I think we have to hit Valkyrie to win a different lane. Like maybe we could win. Well, I don't know. I didn't think they were going to commit everything here already. Now I'm maybe not actually that much ahead. I was hoping to just scale these up right, but now I'm kind of wishing I had them back for the Valkyrie, to be honest. I mean, we can still try to do for the Valkyrie thing, I guess. Just do it mid instead. Just load up like 2 more guys here. I don't benefit off the Valkyrie is the problem. So I have to win another location. Like I don't, you know, I'm not scaling. I don't have like blue marvels or anything. We're equal in the, because there's not going to be a Cerebro because Jessica Jones gets too big. I don't know, man. I think we're in trouble, obviously. Sunspot makes this spot really hard to win too. Just a lot of challenges here. We can reset these to take the tie, but then how are we winning anything else? Because Cerebro's dead. That's like one of the best cards in my deck. It's just pointless. This doesn't even set me up for a tie anymore. They just really went big here, which that screwed us. If they hadn't gone so big on that Muir Island roll, we'd be okay. But as it stands, I don't see it happening. I think we're just always dead. My goal would be to play for a Valkyrie mid. So currently I need to put 1 more card mid. So I can go Sentinel Valkyrie on the final turn. Probably better off going Blade here in that case, just trying to win this one organically, because I can't contest that anyway. I could... Well, you know what? Actually, since I magicked, you know, I'm seeing now that I actually can still Cerebro by Valkyrie here, but I don't have the Cerebro. If I had the Cerebro, that would be fine. But I don't have it. I could have Valkyried and reset these and then just Cerebro'd my way out of it, but there's no Cerebro and I can't have both, obviously. Valkyrie top deck is my only out, and it's not even an out because Magneto beats me now. This would be how we do it, but Magneto wins left, so it doesn't matter.
Escaped.
Now we cut Rhino for Shadow King, and let me tell you what, he's a lot worse. He's so much worse. If you have another cut you'd like better, I'm curious to hear it. Cosmo, perhaps you could put in the Rhino. It's obviously a sacrifice in a different direction. I think the game is just the Shadow King is just bad. Wow. Thank you, Yondu, for taking the worst card out of my deck. I think people just desperately want Shadow King to be a card out there in the universe. Maybe not you guys, but they're out there, and I just don't think he is. I just don't think he's a card yet. It's just not time for him. It's not the right deck. You gotta have moments. And he doesn't have moments right now. But I am definitely a little bored with this deck. Just, you know, if Shadow King were good, I would be excited about it, but he's just not. Just not good. Rhino over Witch. I think it just increases your consistency, because if you Witch, it might just get bad again. You know, Rhino... make sure nothing's gonna go wrong, because in general this deck is not trying to benefit from locations, it's trying to reduce the variance. So Rhino reduces the variance, Scarlet Witch maintains it, really. This definitely feels like a Valkyrie lane later, and then we just Cerebro mid. Might even magic left. Oh, that's not where I want that to go. Cosmo, bro. I guess in that case we Bast here, don't we? And then we probably Blade here, and then we can't magic left either, bro. That doesn't work either, man. Cosmo's screwing me right now. I hate you, Cosmo. I guess we're just not magicking is the moral of the story. We're just playing Valkyrie on 6 with like a Sentinel or something. That's fine. Or no, we got a Valkyrie on 5. Why am I saying that? You can't do Valkyrie on 6. Well, no, you can do Valkyrie on 6 with a yellow jacket. Yellow jacket Cosmo's fine. So this does expose me a little bit, I guess. But the opponent might be surprised by like the Valkyrie reset. Yeah. Looks like they're filling up anyway, so maybe it's all right. I'm not sure which is the more important surprise. I also kind of like the idea of debuffing whatever eats right, but they still didn't play anything that eats, unless this is gonna be... I don't know what, there's 2 cards here. What is this gonna be? Wolverine Eat? Wolverine Venom or something? All right, so one Wolverine might go right and lock up right. That'd be really nice.
Enough said, bub. Enough said, bub.
It doesn't. Okay. Big ol' Venom's mid, man. Would have been pretty cool to Shadow King these, by the way. I mean, the one game Shadow King could have been cool. Oh, we miss it, man. It's really sad. Really, really sad. I All right, man. Let's do the thing. Should be fine. I don't know. We may not win. They got to add a lot of power on the flanks here, though. They've got to add a ton of power. Probably should have snapped before playing the Cerebros, by the way, but again, I'm not snapping. I feel like I've said this 100 times. I think Shadow King is a tech card meant to counter, destroy, move, etc. decks. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been saying as well. But the problem is there's no doing it. It doesn't ever happen. It never lines up, right? It's not just you know, I think people like to imagine this sort of ethereal moment in time where the Shadow King will have the perfect answer to whatever given card, the Venom, the Sunspot, whatever. But it's more about like, okay, this is a 4-cost card. What turn is it being played? Is it worth 4 energy to do all this? You know, there become these like secondary considerations about curve fit and energy usage and all these other elements that are really hard to solve through the card. So yes, I mean, we can all imagine those Shadow King moments, but what I'm saying is after playing it in practice over and over and over again, they never manifest. They are merely imaginary. There's hardly ever moments where he feels good, and instead you're like, okay, well, this is 4 costs, it's turn 4, I guess I'm gonna play a 3-power Shadow King, you know? And saving him for like turn 6, there's never a big enough swing moment or a big enough turn for him, or the board's already locked up, or you know, it's just awkward. He's just clunky. So he's more theoretical than in practice right now. And I even tried him in a Zabu deck to reduce the clunkiness, because I thought that would be the most sensible way to make him work, and it still didn't really feel like it helped to me. He was still clunky even at 2 energy. He just didn't have that many moments to line up. And I felt like I always would have rather had a Shang-Chi or an Enchantress, which kind of do the same thing. Now this deck, you can't have Enchantress, so maybe he's better. You can have Shang-Chi. But so far, still no good. Alrighty. This is a great Bast, by the way. Man. Hey, Spoof Dorts, thanks to the 7 months. That is a very fun name to say. What an amusing name. Well, we ain't winning that. I mean, we just ain't winning that. It can't even play a card there. Can't even with Valkyrie, because Valkyrie goes to 6. So we really are just I wonder if I want the Cosmo there or the Cosmo here to protect. I can't have Cosmo here because Mystique is going there. Actually, no, it has to be this way. Has to be this way. Let's just play Sentinel on 5 and then all 3 of these on 6. Maybe they won't expect the Yellow Jacket. Oh, I can't. I gotta play the Yellow Jacket first. No, never mind. Let's play the Yellow Jacket now. Play Cerebro Mystique mid? I can't. I buffed them with Bast. They're 3. They go to 6. Can't. Yeah. I mean, yep, we'll see, I guess. Are we big enough, right? You know, you were about a Darkhawk. There could be, or not. Oh, Red Skull, interesting. Oh my god, did we ever? Oh, we're ahead. We can't even go Taskmaster. Wow, that's annoying. I was gonna say, if they go for big Taskmaster, technically we could have Valkyried it, but we're revealing first. Are we actually big enough, guys? We're going to 7 each. That's 28. Oh no, we're not big enough, man. That's annoying. They go to 33. That's so annoying, dude. We're not big enough somehow. How are we not big enough, man? Maybe they don't have the Taskmaster? I mean, they do. They have it, of course, but it'd be fun to see if they didn't. Played 2 cards. Still Taskmaster, right? Like 0 here, Taskmaster here or something. That's annoying. Dude, they got bailed out by Shuri's lab. If this was 15 and 15, we win. Really insane roll for them because I couldn't contest the spot, and it scaled them up because they didn't hit their own Shuri here. Frustrating. Yeah, guys, we know about Rhino, man. Guys, I'm sorry, you probably weren't here earlier. We've talked about Rhino so much. It's not your fault, but we've talked about Rhino so much. We know Rhino's good. We're trying to test Shadow King. So yeah, if you want to take Cosmo out and put Rhino in, you can, but we gotta have Shadow King because the point is to test Shadow King. But he's absolutely terrible. Valkyrie mid and then Blade. I like that idea. Maybe just ignore the Cerebro idea you're saying, like just play for a Valkyrie mid. Did we have a Wasp in hand? As you saw, they added 6 power at the end. I would have been worried about going against 4 cards still, but they did have that Red Skull. It might have been better to Valkyrie mid. Let's talk about that for a second. I like that. Let's think about this. To pivot out of the Cerebro altogether, basically. My thought is we probably didn't have enough cards because of the Wasp and stuff, but I'm intrigued. Did we? It doesn't show our hand. I don't know. I can't see my hand. But they had a 6 power 0, so I would have played like Valkyrie and Blade. So Valkyrie goes to 6, Blade goes to 6. That's 12 power. They have, but actually 16 because of Red Skull, and they have 6 and 9 is 15. Maybe it didn't have Wasp. Okay, but I did have the Blade. Maybe, yeah. I kind of like that. I mean, it would have been pretty hard to know that, but if we were really expecting Taskmaster right, then yeah, we may have been able to sneak that out because we knew left was secured. I like it. So we play Valkyrie first. She goes to 6. Blade goes to 6. That's 12. Red Skull was active, right? He wasn't silenced because they played the Shuro, the 0 last. Shuro. Yeah, that might have been a sneaky way to win, actually. Yeah. I like it. I'm not sure I would have had the confidence to do it, but it's a pretty cool idea. Okay, I am not into this deck, but I also need to go soon, so I think we'll just call it quits. I've kind of given up on the Shadow King dream. I don't think we're gonna get another Shadow King video, which that's fine. We'll save him for later, but I mean, this deck was okay. It's Cerebro 3. It's nothing surprising. It's fine. It's an acceptable deck. I don't know what was our win rate. We went literally exactly 50-50, right? Totally fine. It'd be better without Shadow King. Maybe win another game or two. Completely acceptable deck, just Shadow King did not help. He did not make it better. He didn't help with stat resets. He's so much worse than Valkyrie in this deck, I feel like. She's such a more universal reset and helps numerous cards where Shadow King helps basically very few at a time. Yeah, Shadow King a little sad. But we tried. The best we can do. He is upgradable soon, which is nice. We'll give him a go in the future, of course. We're not done with Shadow King forever, but done for tonight. So that said, let's hop off of here. Let's send you guys on your merry way on a raid. We'll find a nice streamer to raid. Like finding smaller streamers who need some help getting off the ground. You guys are gonna go watch and support them and be very nice and give them some follows and some encouragement. This person right here says, what are some fun decks? That sounds like a question you guys can answer big time. So have fun on the raid. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more YouTube videos. I got some more friendly battles with decks. They're coming. We got that Thanos deck we played earlier, which was really baller. That was a great deck. And of course, we'll get to MODOK tomorrow. Plan a stream tomorrow night if you want to watch me versus all the other streamers out there in the world. You know, I got a lot of competition, but if you want to hang out here, we'll do some MODOK tomorrow. So love you all a ton. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And until next time, game on.